They used to show George Formby films on English television. We only had 3 channels then. We had BBC One, BBC Two, and the Independent channel. And BBC Two was a little bit short of money, so they used to show really old films that didn't cost them a lot of money. And they showed George Formby films every Friday night for a couple of months, and I used to sit and watch them with my father. And the films, well, they're a little bit old and a little bit slow now, but when George picks up the ukulele and starts to play, oh, this is great, I've got to have one of those. And anyway, so all these famous songs that George Formby made, Leaning on a Lamppost, When I'm Cleaning Windows, Sergeant Major, Mr. Woo, Little Ukulele in My Hand, hundreds of these songs. Anyway, I'm going to do the one, last one I mentioned, With My Little Ukulele in My Hand.
Let's try this.
It's going to be loud. Now everybody's got a funny hobby of their own. Some like to mix it with a crowd, some like to be alone. It's no one else's business, as far as I can see. But every time that I go out, the people stare at me with my little ukulele in my hand. Of course the people just don't understand. Some say, why don't you be a scout, why don't you read a book? But I get much more pleasure when I'm fiddling with me uke. Of course I take no notice, you can tell. For mother's proud advice will always stand. She said, my boy, do what I say, and you'll never go astray if you keep your ukulele in your hand. Yes, son, keep your ukulele in your hand. When I get married 18 months ago, so I bought a little book about the things you ought to know. Just about a week ago I got an awful fright. I had to breakfast quickly in the middle of the night, and with my little ukulele in my hand, I ran along the road for Dr. Brand. It didn't take him long to get this little bag of tools. I held his hand coat and let him have my book of rules. Out of the bedroom door he looked and smiled. Said, come inside and see your wife and child. My heart had jumped with joy, I could see it was a boy, cause he had a ukulele in his hands. Just a little one, and a ukulele in his hand. Whilst walking down the front last night, as peaceful as can be, the bright little girl said, what about a stroll down by the sea? She said her name was Jane and that she'd just come for the day. She looked so young and harmless that I couldn't turn away, so with my little ukulele in my hand, I took a stroll with Jane along the sands. We didn't take her home, and then we reached the sand dune. She said, come on, let's sit down. I felt so shy and bashful sitting there. The things she said I didn't understand. She says, your loss just turned me dizzy. Come along, big boy, get busy. I kept my ukulele in my hand. Kept my ukulele in my hand. Ukulele time.
It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you Yes, I do. I love you. If you take my heart, I'll die. So be sure it is true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. It's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because this word was spoken. I love you, yes I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it is true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. It's a sin to tell a lie. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Sing I have no idea. And if anyone should ask you, anyone should ask you, this song, I have no idea. It's no song. Well, it takes a very man to sing a word song. It takes a very man to sing a word song. It takes a very man to sing a word song. A word now. I don't give a word long. And it takes a very man to sing a word song. And it takes a very man to sing a word song. It takes a very man.